Now to do what I'm programmed to do, which is to bring you tech news, apparently. Now I have to find my computer. The first thing happening is that the US government takes 10% stake in Intel as Trump expands control over the private sector. What the US government wants to do here is to increase the production of Intel chips and manufacturing here in the United States, and by doing so, they bought shares in Intel to give them money, but to also kind of hold onto as Intel continues to rise in their stock, even though they haven't been doing so well so far with their CPUs. Now, ultimately, Intel was already going to get money through the CHIPS Act under the Biden administration, but now the current U.S. government wants to put that in and get something out of it because, we're kind of losing money. And Intel has been building factories in Ohio, though it's been slowing down. So now they're scheduled to come out in 2030. But all of this simply means that U.S. government is trying to do a little bit of trading to get their money's worth back out of something that they've already committed themselves to be doing, which is giving billions to Intel. All for the purpose of increasing American manufacturing, which is good that we should not be reliant on other countries for important technological devices. But also, it's going to take a long time for us to even get up to the speed that like Taiwan and China are at with manufacturing. With our second tech news of the day, Waymo receives its first robotaxi permit in New York City, granted by the Department of Transportation. Now, while New York has had these autonomous vehicles, going through the city, you couldn't sell the services of a self-driving car there commercially. But now that Waymo has received the okay from the Department of Transportation to use robocars in the city with a safety driver in it, it's going to help free up the traffic because the less people that use cars in these really congested and populated and dense cities, the better it's going to be for, one, the atmosphere, and two, just for traffic and for getting everywhere. Now, Waymo does plan to eventually do this without having the need of safety drivers, so you just have cars that would drive themselves around, and then you would have people that would pay the taxi, get in, and then it'll just take them where they need to go, and then they'll keep doing that autonomously, making Waymo a good amount of money. Trump Mobile, who you probably heard of, thanks Carter, is now selling a fake S25 Ultra, which is really funny. The whole premise that this one company is just straight up a scam and everybody knows it and they don't actually sell anything, yet you can't really sue them. Well, at least not to my knowledge right now, but it's just crazy. What I'm saying is don't buy from Trump Mobile or you will be scammed.